Hello, I'm Elizabeth Sines, aka Fairy Woman, and helping me today is my little pixie Tori.
Hi.
We're going to be doing a Jamberry application. I'm going to show you two heating methods for the Jamberry application, so we'll do two different nails. First though, you want to do the prep. So you want to push back your cuticles using a cuticle pusher. This is kind of the basic pusher that comes in the regular kit application kit from Jamberry. And then you want to, if you need to file it all, like this one I had broke a little bit, so I want to file it to shape it just a little bit. You can do that. Get little weird edges off. And that might catch and break. As you can tell, I'm a real good beautician. And then you want to clean with alcohol. You can just use a cotton ball and rubbing alcohol or Jamberry prep wipe. It's important to get the oils off, and that's what this does. It dries out and takes the oils off. I'm going to be applying the You Can Fly Tinkerbell. And before you do anything else, you want to make sure you get the right size. I find it's easier to size them if I flip it over so I'm not staring at the pattern, and figure out which ones fit which nail. You want it slightly smaller than your nail. There's going to be a little bit of a gap, and that's okay. So it looks like I'm using those two, and I want this to actually be on my middle finger, so we're going to do that one. Tori, can you hand me the scissors?
Of course.
Thank you. So I peel it up with the end of my cuticle pusher. You can use an orange stick. Anything else, you don't want to touch it with your hands because the oils from your hands will cause problems. So the first one I'm doing is, the heat source is going to be a rice bag. It's not a rice bag. So you actually put it on cold. You do that, which isn't quite as easy. And you just want to kind of make sure it's, I didn't quite do that right. Make sure it's right in place. And then you want to just press it down. I've already heated this up in the microwave for a couple minutes. It's really nice and hot. As you can see, it's already melting it over the edge of my tip there. And then once you get it warm, you want to use your cuticle pusher to press it down and get any wrinkles out that you have. Now, this is a key. Don't file yet. I used to file like right away after applying them, and they would always get lifting on my tips, and I discovered that if you let it cool, someone told me this, if you let it cool and then file once it's cooled, you don't get the lifting on the tips. It completely fixed that problem for me. So then we'll do our other one here. I'm just loving this Tinkerbell. I'm obsessed with Tinkerbell, being a fairy person. And I was so happy when Jamberry came out with the Tinkerbell line. Their Disney collection by Jamberry. So this is the Jamberry mini heater. This is the way that I like to apply my reps the most. You start off, it just takes a second for it to warm up, and then you warm your wrap. When it starts curling, it's warm. I'm horrible at placing tonight. Again, if you touch the edges that aren't going to be on your nail permanently at the very tip, you're okay. You want to get it placed right. And just touch it down enough so to make sure it's placed right. And then you want to heat it up again. That took too long. And you're going to go right down the middle. This is the 1, 2, 3 method. And I like to kind of tug and pull it a little bit. And then you're going to heat on the side. And then we're going to press that side down. And again, tug and pull a little bit. and then heat the other side. Heating is a key piece in this. Let's get these good application. And I do a final little blast. All right. So now we've heated both wraps. To remove them, you can do this with a glass file or with the emery board file. I start with the emery board file and then finish with the glass file because my nails are kind of weak and bendy, and the glass file just doesn't get enough resistance with my weak nails. My daughter, who has great nails, does glass file, no problem. So you can see how it just fast it comes off. You want to do it upright, very slight angle, almost no angle, to work it off. This short one, I might have to trim a little bit with the scissors, but you just work that off the edge. Yeah, this one, because it's broken, there's not quite as much nail for it to resist against. So you can always go through, you can use nail clippers to clip it off. Some people do that. There you go. And then, like I said, I like to finish with the glass. The glass nail file is amazing, and it takes that rough edge you sometimes get with the Jamberry. It's like there's a little bit of an edge there I need to heat up again. And smooths it, takes that rough edge off and smooths it right out. So again, now that this one's set for a little while I was doing the other nail, it should be cool enough to go through. I actually sometimes do all 5 of my nails and then go back and file them off, or all 10 of my nails and then go back and file them off. I look kind of like Edward Scissorhands, and I don't care because my nails come out awesome at the end. So again, sometimes you gotta work them a little bit. These Tinkerbell, you can fly wraps, have a little bit of a coating on them that are a little different. Very cool. Again, work them off. And I finish them. Again, sometimes I get these little corner, because my nails are close to my skin at the edges here and really bendy. So I just trim those little corners off. No biggie. And then I'm gonna file it down with the glass file to get any of those little micro. And there you go. And then I like to actually hit them with one more blast, because I think the more you heat and press, the better. And it kind of seals the tips a little better and keeps them. This one actually has a little bit of a bubble I'm going to fix. But it seals the tips a little bit better and helps, again, with that lifting. But there we go. All done. You can fly. 2 fingers done. I'm going to finish the other ones, and you have a lovely evening.